Net these babies up.
It's a special day near Hood Canal for fish biologist Joy Waltermeer and 6 steelhead salmon.
It is our responsibility. We are their only hope.
For 5 females and 1 male fish, this is a graduation day of sorts.
We know within a day or two they're going to spawn and create the next generation.
These full-grown steelhead are the last 6 of several hundred released to spawn into 3 rivers which feed into Hood Canal.
And here she comes.
The nonprofit Long Live the Kings, along with government fish managers, tribes, and other environmental groups, are running a multi-year experiment to see if limited help from people can save the steelhead from the brink of extinction in Hood Canal.
Basically, can we use a hatchery as an emergency room for these imperiled runs of fish?
This hatchery is different from traditional ones which fertilize eggs in tanks and release steelhead when they're young. These steelhead came from wild eggs plucked from these very waters and raised to sexual maturity in pens.
What we're allowing the fish to do is to come home, find a mate, select their mate, select their spawning location, and do as just any other wild fish would do. Go work your magic.
These shady corners and pockets of slow-moving water on cold northwest rivers is the tinder of the salmon world.
Give them a 1-generation boost and then essentially let the population be stronger and sustain itself onward.
And these fish still face many obstacles, both natural and man-made. The theory here is that holding back more than 400 into adulthood will help spike the number of wild steelhead to a new normal. We're
essentially trying to fix what has been troubled before us.
A pilot project on just one river has helped improve steelhead numbers by 300%. The trend seems to be holding, and Joy hopes that means that she's one day closer to unemployment.
I knew the day I signed up, if I'm successful, I'm going to put myself out of work. And I hope I can do that.
This is part of a bigger project that will wrap up in 4 years. This experiment involves steelhead, and while orca prefer to eat another species called Chinook or king salmon, scientists say this hands-on approach to growing fish could work for Chinook too. The hope is to try it out on salmon runs where extinction is close at hand. A few rivers in British Columbia and the huge Willamette River watershed in Oregon would be the next places they might try this type of hatchery. I'm Tim Joyce, Q13.